invest well. Well, probably, actually, we had a couple of persons, um, sharing their experience about investments in Nigeria. But we are always here to tell you how well, how best you can invest and not get frustrated about your investment, and you not get complaints about your investments, especially with or in the investment world. So this morning I have with me, as always, the CEO of Arcview Investment Limited, Ambassador Shegun Oshandairo. Thank you very much. Good morning, Ambassador. Thank you
Good
for
morning,
coming on.
Lady Mo. Thank you. It's nice to be here.
Yeah, and also we have Mr. Pius with us. Yes, I'm sure you should be familiar now with Mr. Pius. Good morning, Mr. Pius. Good to have you this morning.
Good morning, Lady Mo, and good morning, our listeners.
All right, we'll be joined shortly by Ms. Mary Lawan, the Head Credit and Risk Management at Arcview Microfinance Bank, formerly Brunswick Microfinance Bank. Um, a platform where finance capital is made available for you on a loan scale. To venture into farming, but you get more information about that. Without further ado, let's kickstart. Let's start from the farming. As a lot of persons are interested, probably maybe where they are, they can't even get a land, to start farming. Tell us and emphasize, especially for those that also will be listening for the first time, the provision that Arcview Investment Limited has made available, for people that are interested in farming, whoever interested in farming can take up.
Yeah, good morning, everybody. Good morning, our listeners. For the benefit of those that are just hearing us for the very first time, Arcview Farm Estates, it's a fantastic product that from the stable of Arcview Investment Limited. The farm estate is actually located at Ogereshin, very, very close, just after the interchange, not about 7 to 8 minutes after it, and it's close to the express road. Because there are some questions our listeners have been calling and been asking some questions. How do I get there from Ibadan? How do we get there from Lagos? It's not that far. Our president's wife, like I always say, she actually advised we should go back to farm. Farm is so important because that is the hub of every country. No matter how we see it, we have to go back because checking the economic situation of Nigeria presently, we realize that it is so important, so paramount that farmland is so important that we should go back to farm. That is one only way. There's no other way. Real estate investment is so fantastic, it's good, but before you can even go into real estate, farm and make money. Farming is not about just farm and feed yourself. You could make it a business also. It is so important because some of our listeners they call and they ask, okay, how can I get myself involved into this? I am a busy person. I work here and I work there, and yet I love this farm thing. Truthfully, a lot of us want this farm thing, but how do we go about it? It's always a question they keep asking. So Arcview is here to help you out to achieve and to attain that, that drawing. It is so important, and it is the beautiful thing about farming. The processing of even doing it, getting it done, it's interesting because you'll be able to know the type of crop you could grow within a stipulated time. Are you getting me? And there are some crops that they move together, they grow together. For example, yam, plantain. Are you getting this season of yam and plantain? A lot of harvesting is going on, yam and plantain. And I can tell you, let me give you that just that expo. Yam and plantain, they grow together. They grow together. So before you know it, there's a lot of demand for yam and plantain. So Arcview has all that sorted out. For those people that don't have the time, but yet they have the money and they want to invest into a farmland, Arcview can help up with the startup. But it's coming at a fee. It's not just going to be free. But the land itself is going for 500,000 naira, all inclusive. Plus documentation and everything. So once you pay 500,000, all inclusive, and the minimum plot you could buy is 3 plots. You can do as much as
A
one
plot
acre,
is 500,000.
5,000 naira, yeah. But the minimum is 3 plots. It's so important. So I want to pass that across because there are some clients who say, okay, I just need only 1 plot. We don't do that. We want 3 plots, and payment is outright payment. Outright, because the truth is, once you pay, the land becomes yours forever. You keep
Immediately.
planting and keep planting, and it's not, some people go to rent up to that amount. But as you said, okay, let's give back to the community. How do we give back? We get this, we sell it to them at a reduced price, and you can start up a business with farming, whatever you want to do there, it's safe, And like I said, the environment there is so safe. It's very, very close to this Governor Faliki's rice mill. Very close. So you can imagine there is security around there, because people ask again, how secure is the environment? It is very, very secure.
Actually, it's a vital factor when you want to think about the issue of security. Now, speaking about those that say that they want to, they can't take more than a plot, that they can only, you know, secure a plot and all of that. Do you advise from Arcview so that they can join with somebody, or three people can even come together to get the minimum of those three plots?
Very, 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 that's a very good question. Yes, we have people like that also. Sometimes even communities, friends, cooperatives, they come like, okay, I cannot afford three plots as a go. Said, okay, merge with your friends. The whole idea is merge. You can even, plan together. Are you getting me on to how to achieve it? And like I said, the microfinance team are here to help those people that cannot afford to pay for it outrightly. They would help you out with the microfinance aspect of it. But for now, we want like 2 or 3. It can be 10. Put your money together, come purchase 3 plots, and decide what to grow in it. Everybody will own their portion. Are you getting it? Own your portion and think of what you want to do. But Arcview is here to advise you how to go about it. In the process of clearing, process of harvesting, planting, plowing, all those things have process. Like I said, it's very interesting. If you come in, we would advise you how to do that, because hey, within the neighborhood, it's a pleasant farming. People are there to farm. People farm there already. So it's not that you're coming to a new place around. And on our side presently, Arcview farmland, there are people harvesting presently. There are some first set of harvesters. They've actually completely harvested yam, cassava, And again, there's one thing about farming. The fertility of the land is so important. Arcview took their time to go get a place that is very fertile. If you see the cassava as they actually harvesting yams, it is quite commendable. I won't lie to you, because the land has to be fertile for you to be able to farm very well and get production at a high speed.
All right, so come back to the farm investment. Let's come to Ambassador on the other projects, supervised by Arcview Investment Limited. Talk to us about the satisfaction. Let's start from satisfaction. This morning, there was even a complaint during an earlier program about someone that invested in real estate, but I think the real estate company had an issue, documentation issue, and then he was also affected. They had to freeze the accounts. He cannot access accounts. He's in debt and all of that, blah blah blah. And so, he was just lamenting about the frustration about that. So, talk to us about satisfaction that customers get from Arcview Investment Limited. Because definitely where your treasure is, your mind will
Online
be
will be
there.
there. That's fair. Thank you, Lady Mo. Arcview started in 2010, and from that standpoint, we have set out to satisfy our customers. We don't. It is just very important to us, because we believe that customers are king, and they are the most precious asset we have. Without our customers, we can't even exist. Yes, and we are a customer-centric organization. We believe in every customer. Each customer, we address each customer as they come, because one customer can raise you, in fact, and one can also bring you down. Now that we are in the era of social media, you know, so we are very, very, very careful. Anything you buy from Arcview, you surely get it. It is certain. It's something that we don't take with levity. We prioritize on all our customers. Like in the last 2 years, it's been challenging, the economic downturn and inflation and everything. But our customers, we make sure they get what they paid for. As of today, all those we are selling, we have sold the housing project to, they have been allocated. In fact, we do our physical allocation as at 70% payment. So you now get possession as at 100% payment. In fact, we used to do 70% possession that you were actually moving. So when we saw that, we started seeing defaulters, those who stopped paying, along the way. So that was how that was how we changed the model. So now at 100% you can move in, but at 70% this is my house. So and that has kept us going. You can't see anybody calling out your house on any social media platform or going to police or going to court or going no. We are always available. We keep our eyes on the ball. We treat everybody as they come. As we the leaders in the organization, we are available. We come to our office on Mondays, Fridays, just like this. We are there to attend to their needs and make sure that we solve all issues. Now, the area of documentation, like you said, it's in our core value. The 4 Ds, documentation is very important. You don't joke. You say two things confers ownership of land to you or property to you. Number one is if you are if you have the document. So now that we know that documentation is very important, it confers ownership because even if you go to court, there's what is called route to title. How did you get there? How was the title transferred to you? That's number one. Number two is possession. You in possession, you've been enjoying it, and you have the document. So we don't joke with it; we process it. About 176 estates or companies were actually released by the Ministry of Physical Planning. Yes, because they failed to process some of their papers, most especially their layout approval for an estate. If you have a land that is more than 1 hectare of land, you must process the layout approval, which is very important. You must show where you have all your roads, your drainages, where you have the public and some commercial section. And so Arcview, we always prioritize on this. And that's why in Ogun State today, we have the biggest privately owned estate, which we have built about 1,500 houses. And that estate, the estate has all the documents you can think of. C of O available, approved layout available, building plan approval for client available, the perimeter survey available, all documents, and that's very key to us. Like the one I was at yesterday, Bluestone, Mowe Town. Bluestone Phase 1, which is the most beautiful estate in Mowe there. We have built over 500 houses there. Documents available, approved layout for the estates. In fact, all the survey plan are being produced from the booking sheets. That's approved layout. So and the estate has CFO as well. So there's no issue about our documents or our allocation or because when you have the right title to the land, that empowers you, gives you the right to also allocate and also to transfer ownership. But when you don't have the right to something, you can only give what you have.
Right.
That's it. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. Just quickly before I come to Mary Lamar, she has joined us right here. So she will definitely talk about the provision the ACP Microfinance Bank, the Money Prospect Microfinance Bank has about how you can secure your land with ACV Investment Limited. All right. The number to call for ACP Microfinance Bank 091 6000. Beg your pardon. Okay. 09160004922, 09160004922, or 0811 961 1563. 0811 961 1563. And for Arcview Investment Limited, you can call 080 or 080 08028430513. Good morning once again. Good morning. Yes, once. Please, Mary Allow. Good to have you. All right. So while we're talking about the farm estate, you spoke about if you have the capacity to pay outrightly, definitely we can go ahead to secure these 3 plots minimum of the farm. But for those that could be somewhat struggle with the payment or the full payment, the outright payment, share with us the provision that ACPay has made available for that.
Okay, thank you very much. So, Arcview Microfinance Bank is partnering with Arcview Investment Limited to make funding available for the purchase of Arcview farmland. Okay, for the purchase of Arcview farmland. Now we know, we understand that the minimum number of plots that can be bought at once is three plots. Okay, and then three and above. All right. And we also recognize that it might be a major chunk to take out of, one's capital that they want to use to start this farming expedition. So what we are saying is that once you indicate your interest, AdPay is positioned to make the funding for the land available to Agri. Agri will allocate the land immediately, and then you can pay AgPay Microfinance Bank, over a period of time. And for this purpose, 24 months has been approved. That is 2 years. You can make your payment back in 2 years, which makes it convenient. And then you still have funds to start the farming proper and begin to grow.
We've been emphasizing on documents and documentation and all of that, so we don't have a future issue or future challenge probably regards this. What are the documents that are required of anyone that wants to take the loan? What are the documents that are also needed?
All right. For us, because we are a bank, okay, for us to process this facility for you, you would have an account with us. So we would require the normal KYC documents for account opening purposes, and then of course when you put in your application for the facility, we would require your statement of cash flow or your statement of account
Okay.
for us to be able to determine your level of income and your capacity to be able to repay the loan over the period of time.
All right. That's all. All right. Let me come back to Farm Investment Limited. Quickly, let's talk about what is required from anyone that wants to, you have the outright payment. Is there something that they should bring along? Nothing.
The only thing you bring is your money. Once you bring in your money, you get receipts. Those are the documents Abby will give you. Your receipts, then your deed of assignment together with your survey. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Ambassador, do you have any? I'm sure that there are other projects. I overheard you talking about launching of some projects.
Yes.
Please, go ahead.
Yes. On the 2nd of October 2025, we'll be launching 2 projects. The phase 1 of Treasure Island Estate fully subscribed. Now we are moving into the phase 2. The phase 2 is by the interchange. The new place is called Mowe Kajola. Very good location. From Anthony here to the site, just about 30 minutes drive.
Wow.
Good, perfect location. And we are looking at building about 1,000 units, but we are starting with the phase 1 of 100. So what the initiative is about providing homes for Nigerians. Nobody will do this for us except we just do it for ourselves. 5 year 2018 we started the affordable loans in we already more there, and today we are happy seeing that project, fulfilling destinies and making sure that people have access to affordable homes. I remember then a two-bed was going for 4 million. Started 3 years payment plan, interest free. A three-bed then was 7.5, 3 years interest free. So, but this we are coming up with this new project, and I'm calling on Nigerians. This is a good opportunity for you to become a homeowner. You have been living as a tenant, come and buy this. And even if you have one, you can buy more. Investing in real estate is just very certain, and you can never get it wrong. Most especially when you're buying from the right organization like Arcview Investment Limited and buying from the right location. These are the two major, factors that you need to check: location and the source, the organization. Very important. Also, we'll be launching the phase two of the Bluestone project. The Bluestone phase one is at Mowe Town. Now, the phase two is coming up on so also the same day, October 2nd, we'll be launching that. And phase riding on the success we've had, on the phase one, we said we should be able to replicate that project. It is doable. It's about initiative, idea, the will to move, and which we are working on. And but to start that project, we have started with physical allocation of plots of land to subscribers who are those who have bought land. So as we are locating, now we are now moving into building, of houses, and it's an ongoing concern. So and we are opening the two projects, live to everybody all over the world. A golden opportunity for you to join the property ladder from Arcview Investment Limited. So just call on us. We are the right plug for you. We are the sure plug. Where you can just invest, and you are investing in the right source, because you are buying something. This is a property that will outlive you, that will be transferred even to the next generation. I have seen that, I've seen that several times, whereby somebody would actually, okay, I want to will this my property to my son. It usually outlive you. That's it.
All right, thank you, Ambassador, for that. Then, for clarity's sake, let me quickly ask Mr. Paris. Yeah, for those that want to venture into farming and probably don't want to, deal with cash crops, maybe they want to get into, on board with rearing of animals. Is that also allowed? Because they emphasize it on plants and cash crops.
No, very fantastic. That's a fantastic question. Yeah, it's open to everybody. You getting it depends on what you want to do. You're doing. So people want to go into crops from animal husbandry. There is and I would like always say, if you deal in animal husbandry, it's always good, because truth is the feces from the animals, you can even sell, dry them and sell to those people that are planting. So it's a business for you. That's another expo from Arcview Investment Limited, which you do. So there's always money to be made from both sides. Everybody is in a win-win situation. You get it?
Nice. All right, Ms. Mary Lowry, where can people come to if they want to get the loan for the farmland?
Okay, you can visit us at Arcview Investments House, number 314 Ikorodu Road by Anthony Bus Lagos. 314 Ikorodu Road by Anthony Bus Lagos.
And that's the same address for
Yeah,
Arcview
yeah,
Investment Limited. You want to come in line for yourself, or you have the money already, or you want to get the loan, and then at that spot you get your farm, and you start your farming. All right, just quickly, Arcview Microfinance Bank. You want to call 091 6000 4922, 091 6000 4922, or 0811 961 1563, 0811 961 1563. For Arcview Investment Limited, 00 222 42669, 080 222 42669. or 0802-843-0513. Okay. Ambassador.
Yes, the newest, we launched a project last month, which is Royal Palms Estate, Agbara, Igbesa, selling fast. So, shall memory on that. 8 million naira, you can own a plot of land there. The location is superb. Agbara, Igbesa, just on the Agbara Aton Expressway and pure dry land. The estate is fenced, infrastructure in place, and it's a place you can buy now and build. Royal Palms Estate, Agbara, Igbesa, 8 million naira. You can spread your payment for 12 months, interest free, available and for everyone. Don't This is a good opportunity. You see, we talk about this, every time, and when the time comes, maybe like let's say in 2 years' time, this land can be going for about 30, 40 million naira.
Wow.
Yes. So
Okay, thank you very much, Ambassador, for coming on. Really appreciate it.
thank you for having me.
Mr. Pius, thank you for coming on.
Thank you very much, our listeners. Please, 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 I would advise go into farming. You will never get it wrong. I can assure you that.
And Ms. Mary Olawi, thank you for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
All right, that'll be the size of the package. Thank you. At 10:15, L Plus will be coming your way with Safe Babalola 11, right on this frequency 12, and of course 12:15. Sports jams will also be coming your way. Just keep it locked. You have lots of programs.